Today's video is sponsored by Game Nerds, the best place to buy all your sealed Digimon product, as well as other trading card games and for all your general gaming needs. And also by Inked Gaming, the best place to get your own custom playmats printed with the highest quality around. Links are in the description. What's going on, Tamers? Welcome to This Isn't DigiPod. This is the Tamers Battle League, Week 13. This is your boy Asura Kage in his Tamers Battle League debut, going the mile with Gaiomon Tribal, baby. None other than the best Black Boar Gray, right, Dan?
All day.
Wow, shots fired out here.
Anyways, Asura, take it away.
Shots fired out here.
Yeah, so basically I decided to play this deck because it's actually the deck I played at Dallas Regionals. I did pretty well. I didn't top or anything like top 64, but I felt like if I tweaked it just a little bit more, I had the working formula for the deck. So I decided to play it here.
Word. Well, that's always good to hear when we take the decks that we've been practicing with and we just keep going all the way with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so get us started.
All right, so with the 4 eggs, I run Gaiomon Draw. You get a lot of DP in the deck anyway, so you don't really need the extra DP for it. So you'd much rather have the draw to get more of your pieces. And then for the rookies, I run the single Black Agumon. Now, considering the deck is like red colored, it's basically a tech card. So you can find either your Gaiomons or you can find any of your Greymons that you need for this. And it picks up 2 of them and then it puts the rest at the bottom. And then to go back onto color, you basically go X antibody on top of it, or you can Digivolve from any of the ones that can do red or black. And then next, we have 4 promo Agumon, which are coming in the reprint booster. So if anybody doesn't have your hands on these, you'll be getting them pretty soon. No effect, but it has awesome inheritable on your turn. You gain the 2000. So you run 4 of those, max that out. It's pretty good. 4 of the BT12 Agumon. Now, this one also, search top 4, add a Greymon or Omnimon, which is clutch if you hit the Omnimon. And a Tamer with Taikamiya in its hand, Taikamiya put in your hand and put the rest at the bottom. So you essentially can search for up to 2 cards. Pretty cool there. And then last rookies are the 4 Agumon X antibodies. Like I said, you just Digivolve on top of any of these, get the Digivolve effect, and then the +3, or search 3. Next, the champions. Let's see. This is the change I did from my regionals deck. I only ran 2 at regionals. Went up to 4 because I want to see this more often.
Oh, hell yeah.
Be able to just do the super swing, basically, is what it's called.
You want to have that turn as just
then
5
2
steps.
copies of this Greymon. I had 3 copies at regionals, but seeing it after you already have your tie established felt really bad. So went down to 2. It's not the main objective of the deck, but if you do get it off, cool. If not, that's cool too. And gives you the extra DP on all turns. So that's pretty awesome. Then you run 3 of the Greymon X antibody. Also, this went up by 1 for me because, silly, decided to go 2 at regionals. I was like, this is not the good one, so I'm just going to run 2. Cost me a couple of games, so we went up to 3 with that. It gives you the inheritable effect of protection, which is great. And then the one of, obviously, it's limited, but Greymon. And, normally I'm complaining to my friends about like how this shouldn't have been hit, but then the more I play it, I'm like, yeah, you know what? They were right about that.
Oh my goodness, bro. Can you imagine? If you had that card at 4, I think, if any Gaiomon deck was able to play this card at 4, I think the deck would just steamroll a lot more because your plays are cheaper and the amount that you could pop off would be so ridiculous with the cost reduction.
Yeah, so that's what my friend was telling me. He was like, yeah, you really want 4 in the deck that you're running? Nah. It's like, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Right, for sure.
So next up, 4 copies of the Metal Greymon that does raid. Don't think I use the effect for this, but the inheritable is amazing. You get piercing, you can attack into suspended Digimon, pierce, go through, still hit security. and get rid of a giant problem that's on the board. So I'm not sure if y'all saw if I did that a couple of times during the match, but that actually came in really, really clutch, especially for piercing. And then we have the one all terrorist mode. This is just to basically give yourself another form of protection. The Tamer, if you get the Tamer effect, where if the Tamer is in play, you pop for 5k. Really good effect, but basically it's just for like another Greymon name that gives you protection when you have inheritable. So, and it's a 0 evolve on a Metal Greymon, so that's really cool. And then this is a setup piece, 3 of the Metal Greymon X antibodies. Basically, you Digivolve on top of one of the Greymons right there for 0, gain the extra security attack, and then plus 3k if you have a Metal Greymon underneath or X antibody. And then you want to go into Gaiomon, essentially, and just go ham.
And just swing for the fences.
Swing super hard. All right. And then also a regionals change from what I did from regionals. Instead of running 2 of these, I'm running 3. So, yeah. If you have your Tamer established, this card cracked. If not, then, still a pretty good card. Gets rid of problem cards such as Quartzmon and Death-X. So if they're on the board, you can pop them. If they're not on the board, you can trash the security, which helped me in the Shine Greymon match I had tonight.
Yep, saw that.
So it went back on top, and I was like, okay, cool. Trash that. Go ahead and
wipe out the rest of your security.
Yeah, I was like, cool. Now you're at 5, swing for 5, restand. I have blocker. Essentially, this is like the card that got me wanting to make the deck in like as a total. I was like, yo, this card's broken. Let's go. And my friend was like, it's not that great. I'm like,
no,
hey,
it's a good card that only gets better with the more Gaiomon support we get.
Man, I'm telling you, if I get Ito mode, dude.
Oh, my gracious.
All right, and then we run 3 of the base Gaiomon. I had 4 of these at one point, but then I went down, made it like a 3 and 3, so I can see both of them. Gaiomon, does Gaiomon things.
Sec +1, reboot, blitz, digivolve. It's like, damn, you're just a keyword monster.
It's a Greymon.
It's a Greymon. It's searchable.
Oh man. And then the one of Blitz Omni for game came up actually pretty much round 2 or match 3 and 2. So as soon as I saw it, I'm like, okay, cool. Obviously we have to add this to hand, so just in case next turn I can swing in and then boop.
Right.
Yeah, Blitz Omni. It's always been there. So for the options, I only run 5. 2 X antibodies. I was thinking about going up to a 3rd maybe, but 2 seems pretty good. The one of Red Mem Boost. This will definitely be getting traded out for a training card.
Oh, you're gonna fit 4, buddy. Don't think that
definitely.
You're not running 4 training boosts.
Oh man, I'm waiting. And then 2 Hades Force. This card also came in clutch. The Hades Force is good. I do like the Hades Force, and it helps out, especially if you have Gaiomon up. It just basically trashes most of the board.
Right.
And you get like a free attack off it, so it's kind of nuts. And then for the Tamers, I went up to 2 of these instead of the one of. I was running at regionals for some reason. I was probably smoking crack. I don't know. So 2 of here. Cool Boy's good. It's Schoolboy.
It's the coolest boy.
Self-explanatory. Run 3 of the blocker tie. So this card's good. I like it. The plus 1000 DP plus blocker makes Gaiomon super stupid. It will be like minimum 14, maximum probably like 17, 18 blocking, which is ridiculous. And then when you're digivolving into a Greymon or an Omnimon, you gain a memory, which is also really ridiculous. If you have more than one setup already, you get like reduced discounted stuff, so it's kind of nuts. And then last 2 cards are the security attack ties. So my memory fixers / pushing for even more game.
More burr aggression, baby.
Yup.
So are there any changes that you're thinking of making to this deck now?
Now that I think about it, currently, not until the training cards come out. Like, I think I got it tuned to the way I want it for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really seen anything that like hindered me this match or hindered me per se.
Right.
I think the only thing I would probably do is maybe reduce, like probably an ultimate by 1, maybe, but not by much, probably.
Right, makes sense.
Mm.
And then, what were your matchups tonight? I know you played against Doru Goromon in the finals. I know you played against Shine Greymon. What was your first match?
First match was, I wouldn't call it a mirror match. It was a War Greymon matchup, so I counted as a mirror match basically, but it's whoever can go burr first.
Right. It's the battle of the Greymons to see who the superior Greymon is. And hey, to be fair, that was kind of the trend all night. You played that, then you played Shine Gray, and then you played fake ass Doru Gray.
Oh my.
But anyways, yeah, so Asura went 3-0 with this deck tonight at the Tamers Battle League. He is not fake, Coach says in chat.
You sure are not. You're not at all.
So if you guys want to jump in, join the Tamers Battle League, it happens every Friday at 7 p.m. The season's coming to a close, but we'll be running more tournaments at the start of the next season for sure. Asura, any parting words for the YouTube audience?
If you have a favorite deck, just like don't give up on it. Try to advance it as much as possible to the best of your ability, and then when all else fails, then you can switch decks. But if you see something there, try to hunt down every possible route you can.
110% agree with that. I mean, if y'all saw last week, Coach was doing some wild shit. Coach has been doing some wild shit for a minute, and Coach almost had it today. It was like just a couple things away from taking it today. So, and all Coach plays is his Dorumon shenanigan decks. So if you guys like your decks, just like Asura said, play them, boys. Play them, boys, till you can't play them no more. But anyways, if you guys like this video, please be sure to drop a like and drop a comment. Let me know what you think about Asura's Gaiomon Tribal deck. And make sure you join the Tamers Battle League next Friday, or this Friday, any Friday, at 7 p.m. And until we talk to you guys the next time, peace out.